Seedance 2.0 is one of the best AI video models we have right now. But there's one major challenge when using it, and that challenge is using reference images that contain clear human facial features. So in this video, I will show you exactly how I bypass that restriction to create this cinematic psychological short film. And if you stay till the end of this tutorial, I will also show you one of the very important tricks that helped me get much better cinematic results from Seedance. Now let's jump in and see how I piece this whole thing together. First, I accessed Seedance through visualgpt.io. Now, full disclosure, this video is sponsored by two different brands. The first is VisualGPT, and I will mention the second one later in this video. But just as always, I will give you guys my genuine feedback throughout this tutorial. So once you open VisualGPT, you will notice that the platform gives you access to multiple AI tools in one place. And as always, before creating your film, you need characters. For me, I use this character. His name is T-Boy, and you may have seen him in some of my other tutorials. And just to be clear, T-Boy is one of my AI actors. And saying that out loud feels very strange because we are literally living in a time where your actor or actress can technically live inside your hard drive. So I brought T-Boy's character sheet into ChatGPT, and I asked ChatGPT for two simple things. The first was to change T-Boy's costume from this into him wearing a blue suit, and ChatGPT created that image for me. Then secondly, I told ChatGPT to use T-Boy's facial feature to recreate this gigantic creature character sheet. The both results came out very well. A quick side note, whenever you are generating character sheets in ChatGPT, always specify your aspect ratio. For this project, I chose a 16:9 aspect ratio. Now let's see how we can use Seedance to bring all of this to life. To create the first scene in this film, the process was actually pretty simple. I created this image of T-Boy standing beside a mirror while answering a phone call. Some of you may be saying, hold on, wait a minute, you didn't show us how you created this specific image. All right, let's jump into that. All I simply did was bring T-Boy's character sheet back into ChatGPT and describe exactly what I wanted. So I said, I want this character standing inside a bachelor's apartment holding a phone beside a mirror. That's literally it. ChatGPT generated the image for me. So once I had the image ready, I brought it into VisualGPT. Then I selected AI Video Generator and chose Seedance 2.0 from the model options. Now this next part is important. When writing your prompt, use the @ symbol to reference the image you uploaded. That tells Seedance which image it should use during generation. Now let me show you something very important here. You see this green button? This is not the nuclear button that can end the world, but trust me, it will definitely make you put on your dancing shoes, because this button right here helps bypass one of the biggest frustrations people run into while using Seedance, especially when working with reference images that contain visible human faces. Now just to be clear, this still does not allow you to use celebrity faces, and honestly, I don't even know why you would want to do that in the first place. But what this allows you to do is properly work with your own original character references without constantly running into restrictions. So make sure this button is on. Then for duration, I chose 15 seconds duration and I hit generate. And this was the result I got.
Babe, how do you feel? Today's the big day.
It's all like a dream. I'm very nervous, man.
You've been preparing for this. You're ready. Go show them who you are.
Yeah, I will. I'll call you after.
So the first scene is pretty simple, pretty straightforward, nothing complicated. However, in the second scene, T-Boy's reflection in the mirror pulls him into another dimension. And this is where things become a bit more complicated because we are dealing with heavy movement, transitions into the mirror, and coming out from a different dimension. This is also the kind of scene where a lot of AI videos usually lose facial consistency. So let me show you the trick that helped me maintain consistency across this specific sequence. Just like the first scene, I used ChatGPT to create another image of T-Boy. This time, it was a long shot of T-Boy standing directly in front of the mirror looking at his reflection. Then I brought that image into Seedance as my first frame. Technically, if you use this first frame, Seedance could still generate the scene for me. However, Because this scene involved a lot of transitions and movement, I already knew there was a high chance the character's facial features could change midway through the scene. Because think about it, T-Boy has to move from the room, through the mirror, then into another dimension. So that is a lot of movement for any AI model to process. So what's the solution? Instead of relying only on the first frame, I also uploaded T-Boy's character sheets. And trust me, this is a very important tip. Uploading the character sheet gives Seedance more visual information about the character's facial feature, body proportion, hairstyles, clothing, and overall physique. So even when the movement becomes complicated, the model still has enough information to preserve the identity of the character properly. If you only upload the first frame, there's a higher chance the facial features may begin to drift after all the aggressive transitions and movement. And once that happens, your AI film immediately starts feeling inconsistent and sloppy. You need to bring out your pen and paper and pen this down, because this is definitely one tip you should write down. You're welcome. So after uploading both the first frame and the character sheet, I added my prompts, selected 15 seconds duration and 720p resolution, and then hit generate. This was the result I got. Now, before we continue, if you want the exact prompt I use for these scenes, simply type prompt in the comment section and I will share them with you. Now, some of you may be wondering, why did you choose 720p instead of 1080p? Because obviously 1080p will give you a much cleaner image. Well, the answer is pretty obvious. My AI credits. One thing I genuinely love about this platform is this little green button right here, because it removes the facial restriction issue inside Seedance. But here was the problem. Generating a single 15-second clip at 720p was already costing about 10,020 credits. So if I decided to generate everything in 1080p, my credit would disappear even faster. So instead, I chose to generate all the visuals for this film in 720p resolution. Now, the interesting part is the final version of this film was still delivered in 1080p, and shortly I will show you exactly how I pulled that off without destroying my credits. Now, honestly, 1020 credits for a 15-second clip is a lot. So I reached out to the developers and shared my feedback with them, and thankfully, they said they were going to look into it. So the question now becomes, how did I still manage to get a cleaner and sharper 1080p final output? Well, to answer that question, let's go meet the chef. And this is a chef, and he's the second sponsor for today's video. His name is HitPaw. Honestly, I like to think of HitPaw as the chef that prepares the final meal. One thing about AI videos is this: they almost always come with artifacts, noise, weird textures, softness, and compression issues. And when you generate in lower resolutions like 720p, some of those issues can become even more noticeable. So while generating in 720p helped me save credits, the raw output still needed cleanup and enhancement before becoming the final film. That's where HitPaw come in. I brought all my generated clips into HitPaw to upscale and enhance them into cleaner 1080p footage. HitPaw also helps reduce artifacts, clean up noise, improve sharpness, and recover better image detail from the footage. Because trust me, AI artifacts can destroy a cinematic scene very quickly. It's almost like having a very good chef prepares very bad food for you. And if you eat that bad food, well, your stomach may send you somewhere you don't want to visit. But thankfully, you can bring that bad food into HitPaw and turn it into something much cleaner. Choose the enhancement model you want. Personally, I prefer using the AI pilot model because it automatically analyzes the footage and applies what it believes is the best enhancement setup. And then down here, you have different upscaling options to choose from. For me, I chose the 1080p. And once you are done, simply hit export and it will create your video for you. It's a pretty simple workflow, and honestly, it helped the final film look significantly cleaner. So if you want to try out HitPaw, I'll leave the link in the description. Now, before I wrap up this tutorial, let me share probably the biggest tip that helped me get the best result from Seedance. And that is storyboards. If you want fantastic results from Seedance, first, your prompt needs to be very detailed. Secondly, and this is very key, you should use cinematic storyboards whenever possible, because storyboards help Seedance understand the scene much better, and this is why. Your storyboard already contains the shot progression, framing, camera composition, scene geography, and character positioning. So if you don't use a storyboard, regardless of the prompt you input, the AI will try to analyze and create the scene based on its own thinking and imagination. And most times, the result you get might not be what you've imagined or what you've envisioned for the film. So let's look at a scene I created without using a storyboard. I only used my reference images. In this scene where the giant suddenly enters the frame, I'm personally not very happy with the final result, particularly the framing and some of the character reactions. And the reason is simple. I did not use a storyboard for that specific generation. I only uploaded the reference images for T-Boy and the giant and then added my prompt. So Seedance had to figure out the framing, scene geography, and actor positioning by itself. And personally, I don't think that's a good idea. As filmmakers and creatives, we should direct the scene ourselves and not rely on AI to do the directing for us. For every other scene in the film, I use a storyboard, and if you compare the results, you will notice the ones with the storyboard came out much better than this particular scene. So, how did I create this storyboard? It's very simple. I brought both character sheets into ChatGPT. I described the progression I wanted for each scene and then asked ChatGPT to create a 3x3 cinematic storyboard for me. That's literally it. Now, once I had the storyboard, I used it inside Seedance to guide the acting, scene progression, emotional reactions, camera framing, and overall composition. So instead of Seedance randomly inventing the scene for me, it now had a visual blueprint to follow. And trust me, that changes everything. Now, if you want the exact storyboard prompt I use, simply type storyboard in the comment section and I will share them with you. Now, enough of the talking. Let's watch the final film.
Babe, how do you feel? Today's the big day.
It's all like a dream. I'm very nervous, man.
You've been preparing for this. You're ready. Go show them who you are.
Yeah, I will. I'll call you after.
Hello. Where do you think you're going?
No! Who are you?
The part of you that's been doing the talking long before that suit existed.
What am I doing here, please? No, not again. You can't take this from me. Not this time.
I've been preparing for this. I'm ready.
Right. You've been in rooms like this before. You know what happens. You sit down, you look around, and you see them. The ones who actually belong there. And then you feel it. That thing crawling up your chest telling you they made a mistake inviting you. That feeling isn't a lie. That feeling knows you.
I know my work. I know what I put in.
It still wasn't enough last time, was it?
I've earned this. The work I've done. No one can take that from me.
The work you've done. Stay here. Nothing can touch you here. No failure, no humiliation won't watch you fall short of what they thought you were. It's safe here. I built it safe.
You know what? Maybe you're right. But I would rather take my chances out there than stay here with you. This safe zone where nothing is risked.
T-Boy. The MD will see you now.
That's it for today. This is how I was able to pull off this cinematic psychological short film using Seedance, ChatGPT, which is basically GPT Image 2.0, and then DaVinci Resolve to piece the entire video together. If you want to try out Visual GPT and HitPaw, I will leave the links in the description. And if this tutorial helped you in any way, don't forget to show some love, like, and subscribe to this channel. My name is osacraft, the #1 AI filmmaker from Africa, and I'll see you guys in the next one.